Nathan, welcome to Is It Fast? And we're here at Team Hard HQ, and we're in front of what you're going to be racing in this season.
Indeed, thanks for having me. Yeah, here she is. It's the first time I've seen it. I believe it got delivered yesterday. It's the first time I'm seeing it in the flesh, and yeah, it's a nice car to look at for sure.
It's pretty, it looks pretty stealthy, ready to go. So you're making a jump from minis from last year, where you were, I think it's fair to say, pretty successful. A little bit of silverware. How do you feel you're going to deal with, but how do you feel about the jump into something much larger, more powerful, and just probably a bit more exciting, I guess? Right?
A little bit nervous at the minute. Obviously, we come from minis, so my whole car career have been front-wheel drive. So last year we won the Mini Challenge, and like you said, had a few silverware trophies on the way. But this is a new challenge. It's a complete different ball game now. So it's trying to reset and learn this rear-wheel drive monster. But I'm hoping to pick it up quite quickly and get some good results now. That's
the thing. There is, for people that don't drive all that often, there is a big difference, isn't there, between the power going through the front compared to the power going through the rear. So what are you doing to prepare essentially to make that jump? It's a
massive jump. For me, I've been watching quite a lot of videos, onboard footage on YouTube and stuff like that. So for me, rear-wheel drive is trying to get your head around just nice and patient with a throttle. With a front-wheel drive, you just want to plant the throttle as soon as possible. So yeah, that's only really the difference, I'd say. Until I get in it and drive it, it might be a few more things. I might go, whoa.
Yeah, exactly. So it won't be long before you're out testing, presumably. But how do you think you're going to feel when you're there, ready on the grid and good to go?
Hoping comfortable. I've sat in the car earlier and it feels like home already. So after a couple of test days, I think we should be up to speed, hopefully. Yeah, I'm ready for the first race weekend. It's quite nervous to build up to the first race weekend. You don't know where you're going to be until that first qualifying session. And as soon as you know where you are, then you can guide off of that.
You also find yourself in new surroundings. You know, so you've moved across to Team Hard. How have you found the welcome, the reception, and Team Hard always feel like quite a strong family team, and does that come through in the short time that you've been here?
It's been a really good start. 5 weeks ago, I had nothing lined up to race whatsoever. Obviously, our target was British touring car. Then Porsche was always in the background, always liked it. And me and Tony literally just had a chat off the off chance, and within a week we'd done a deal. And Team Hard guys and girls, it's like a massive family, really welcoming, and yeah, I'm ready. I can't wait to get started with them. And not just a year for me, it's a long-term plan with Team Hard, and potentially maybe years to come might jump in their touring car. You never know.
And that's the thing, you know, you mentioned touring car. It's obviously the very top of the pyramid, certainly here in the UK. What do you think makes you suited to, first of all, being a competitive Porsche driver, but then also carrying that through to the touring car paddock? What do you think?
I believe the Porsche will suit my driving style. With minis, we're always very smooth, and through my whole racing career, I've been quite smooth. And it's one of them we've maintained the tyre throughout the race. With the front-wheel drive, it's quite key as well, trying not to ruin that front tyre as soon as possible, and maintain it for the whole race. And these Porsches, it's one of them. Tony was talking to me. He's like, if you can be smooth, then you should suit it very well. So, fingers crossed, it should suit my driving style.
And that's the thing, you know, Tony had quite a bit of. He's had quite a lot of practice in these. So, do you think that'll help you, certainly in the short to medium, where you think, well, actually, I can turn to this guy who's been there, he's done this before, and give you a bit of a guide through the whole process?
Yeah, exactly. Tony's always in the end of the phone. I can always give him a quick call to help out. And Team Hard, they've got knowledge behind this car, as Tony's raced it previous years. So hopefully we're in a good position at the minute.
Obviously, Porsche are well known for making fabulous driving cars, competitive racing cars. Would you have one on the road?
I'd love to have one on the road, yeah. Just look at it, it's just stunning. Yeah, for sure would love to have on the road, but if I win the Pro-Am, potentially I can get one for 12 months, which would be nice.
Yeah. Get yourself in a nice swanky 911. It would be great. But the show is called Is It Fast? So, and I'll have a weird obsession of understanding. You know, obviously you're very quick on the racetrack. That is a given. That's why you're here. If money was no object, what would be your dream car off the track? What would be your daily and maybe even something not for the daily when you're out there?
Off the track, my dream would be a Lamborghini Aventador.
Okay.
It's just something about them. I just think they're very sleek and like a Batmobile.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that would be my dream car. And my daily would be a nice G63 AMG Merc. Okay. I love them. They're just big buses and just everyday car you can just pot about in. So yeah, they're the two favourite cars.
Well, Nathan, thank you very much for coming on to Is It Fast, and of course, wish you all the very best when you do get out on track in this. Well, it's a weapon, isn't it? When you get out into the.
Yeah, thanks for having me. It's been a pleasure. Thank you very much.
Very much, mate. All the best.
Thank you.
Ha 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 ha!